Hi all, Sonia here, just bringing you my daughter's second grade morning binder. I thought you guys would like to see a little flip through of that. I made a lot of the materials in here. Okay. Alright, so we start here with a step into second grade. She's just going to write her name here, and that's going to be the start of her binder. We have a little attendance sheet. She'll just go ahead and put a little star sticker or any kind of little sticker she got on it every single day and to count down the days of school. Here we have the 10 Commandments. So we are going to work on the 10 Commandments. We've been reading the Bible for the last couple years, and we've gone through it a couple times, like the children's Bibles and stuff like that. So she knows all the stories, all of that. She knows the story about the 10 Commandments, but now it's time to learn the actual 10 Commandments. Here we have our Pledge of Allegiance. And then next to that, of course, the Star Spangled Banner. And then here we have the full Star Spangled Banner, which we are going to learn this year. Now, I do admit, even I don't know the full thing, but we're going to learn it together. All right. After that, we have calendar time. So here we have the months of the year, days of the week, seasons, and also how many days are in each month, etc. Next to that, here are some calendars that I created. So we have calendar. She's going to just go ahead and fill in the dates every month, fill in the month at the top, and then we're going to go ahead and label it with any holidays or fun things that we're going to do for the month there. At the bottom, she does have space here to write out the date, okay, either in word or numerical format. Behind that, behind every month, there's a weather bar graph. And, well, we have different types of weather graphs, actually. That one's a weather bar graph. This one is a weather line plot. I did make all of these graphs and the calendars. Sorry about the out of focus camera here. I'm using my phone and it's kind of shaky. Here's our weather pictograph. The way that we're going to do our pictograph, instead of her actually drawing out pictures, I'm just going to have her put on stickers. So I'm going to be printing out the stickers that I created a little bit later. And they will just be pictures like kind of similar to those. So, okay, and then those graphs just repeat throughout the rest of the year. Bar, picto, and line graph or line plot. It's a nice and easy way to help kids get to learn about graphing. And we do also discuss these graphs. So it's not just like, okay, fill in the graph and we're done. No. We discuss the graphs, you know, like how many more sunny days were there than windy, and, you know, different types of questions, data analysis too. So after that, we have our daily temperature tracking system, which is just a spot where my daughter gets to go ahead and track the weather every day. We're only able to fit 10 thermometers up here, so every 10 days she would go ahead and erase her markings that she'll make with dry erase marker, and you know, we'll start again. We have our units of time here. She knows most of those already, but we're just going to go ahead and memorize the last two here, which is weeks to years and days to year. Actually, I think she knows days to year already, so pretty much just weeks to year. Anyhow, next is our time in digital and analog, and I would just give her a time and she's going to fill it in there. We will be learning up to time to the minute this year for second grade. She already knows time all the way up to the 5-minute marks. Sign language, she likes to go ahead and practice that on her own each day. She's pretty good. She knows them all, but she still likes to have it there. I also put her name in ASL, which she was practicing already on her own, but she would sometimes fumble over it, so I just made it for her. And I do have the last name there as well. However, it is covered for the sake of the video. Here we have a little number chart, and then it also has some math symbols and parts of an equation at the bottom. The number chart I did not create, however, I did use some computer tools to go ahead and delete and add some other features to it instead. Next, we have Roman numeral. Second grade is usually around the time we learn Roman numerals, so I have our Roman numeral chart in here, and we will be learning those this year. Here's our even and odd number charts that we've been using for the last couple years. This one is a more, instead of having even on one page, odd on the next, I just condensed it into one page. She doesn't need that big, huge writing anymore. So There we go. Just so we don't forget those. She knows even and odd already. I can give her any number. However, it's nice to always have that there as a refresher to do occasionally. Here we have a place value chart. So we'll work on this a few days a week. I'll give her a number and she'll go ahead and fill it in on the place value chart, write the word form, put it on her place value chart. We will also discuss the number and then she'll write it in expanded form. So we do a lot of math talks here in our house. I feel those are very vital to kids understanding math. We have our skip counting chart at the top. She also does have some skip counting props, which I don't have here in front of me, but I'm sure I've showed them before in previous videos that she likes to use as well. Okay, then we have the 2D and 3D shapes that we've learned, and we're going to just continue getting down into that memory so she has a real firm grasp of that. Lines, and then just some conversions down here. Okay. And we did already learn all those lines, but it's nice to have those kind of there as a refresher, right? We need a math reference sometimes. Fractions. So she's already learned some of these fractions, and we'll be learning the other ones this year. Identifying money. Okay. She's already pretty good on her money identification. She occasionally forgets like one if she gets kind of nervous or she's just like not into it that day, but she's pretty good when it comes to her money. And we've even started adding money together. So that's why I have this money practice chart here. Okay. So we do have some realistic play money as well as actual real change that I give her. So what I'm going to basically do is, you know, I can put some money right here and then she can count it out and write the amount at the bottom, or, you know, I can write the amount at the bottom and she can go ahead and count it out and put it there. And then when she's done with the sheet, I can just go through and check it really quickly. Okay, and that's an easy way to practice money. We don't have to, you know, practice it all day for like, you know, 20 minutes and all this. No, if you do these kind of things like a couple days a week all year long, then the kids have them down packed by the end of the year. You know what I mean? So sentences. So this is for our grammar section. We have sentences, pronouns, you know, talking about different types of parts of speech here. We have learned a few of these different types of speech already, but this is just a little reference chart for her for this year, because we are going to go ahead and do a fix-it grammar now, where she'll be labeling parts of speech, editing a sentence, correcting the spelling, which is going to go along also with our dictionary work, and then rewriting the sentence. Speaking of that, so I did make that, of course. Also, I made this dictionary skills page where I would give her a word, maybe like once or twice a week. She'll look up that word, give me the page number, parts of speech, guide words, and the definition. So she is going to learn how to use that dictionary this year, which should help a lot with her spelling. Okay, and with her writing when she has to do some editing. All right, there are some extra fix-it grammar sheets and dictionary skill sheets. And then here at the back, I do have a little cursive sheet. I usually put these types of sheets for penmanship at the front, but I decided to put it at the back just because it's like something she's just going to kind of do on her own. We will be starting a cursive curriculum this year since she's been requesting cursive for a couple of years now. She already knows how to write her first and last name in cursive and a couple of words, but she just really wants to learn how to write in cursive at this time. So we're going to go ahead and do that this year with Abeka. I also feel that it's going to help a lot with her B and D reversals, because she does occasionally reverse her B's and her D's, which I know is still kind of common with kids up to the age of 8 or 9 or so. So I'm not really concerned, but it's something nice to go ahead and take care of. Here are some hymnals that we have here. I have a bunch of them that I want her to learn. So this year for Christmas, hopefully we can sing them together and have a nice little Christmas time. You know, when I was a kid, I went to church. My church shut down a couple of years ago. I wanted to take my daughter to it, but I found out they shut down. So now I'm just going to have to go ahead and, until we find a place to go, teach her the hymnals on my own. It makes Christmas a little more fun too. Okay, then right here I have a cursive writing practice sheet. This is the same sheet she used last year with her first and last name when she learned how to write her first and last name in cursive. Actually, I think she learned in kindergarten, but we're still using the similar sheet. Okay, and that's about it. So that's all that I have in it for now. I know it looks like, wow, that's kind of overwhelming, a lot of stuff. She's going to do that every single day. No, she's not going to do every single sheet every single day. That would be absolutely ridiculous. So we will pick certain ones. Of course, she will do like the calendar time, you know, the Pledge of Allegiance, Star Spangled Banner, doing the hymnals every day. Those are a given. But some of the other activities, we'll just pick a few a day and that's it, you know. And you don't spend a lot of time on them. It takes just a few minutes, get them done, move on, and that's it, you know. Morning binder's over. And then we can go on to Bible and devotional and the rest of our subjects for the day. So that's it for today. I just want to go ahead and share this morning binder with you. This is the front cover of it that my daughter designed the cover herself on PowerPoint, I believe. And that's all. I just want to go ahead and share that with you folks, and I hope you really like this. If you do like this video, go ahead and like it. Please subscribe to my channel. I will have more videos coming out in the future. And that's it for today. Have a great day and happy homeschooling. Bye-bye.